of God in the firmament proclaims his handiwork. Day to day pause for speech, and night to night declares knowledge. Ladies and gentlemen, by God's grace, we'll welcome all of you to another important part of what you know. We're dealing today with the second semi-final in the 2022 competition, ladies and gentlemen. The contestants are lined up very quickly. The procedure will be followed. We will invite them to introduce themselves. The contestants.
A past student of Keta Senior High and Selakabod Gund.
We didn't want to leave your school. Yes.
Charles Cecil Tich Manson, Ghana's most decorated Scrabble player, hey. Cape Coast.
Emmanuel Aqua from I Am Free in the Upper Dinsha West District of Central Region, and also a final year student of the University of Cape Coast.
And last but not least, and from the Zwebulga electoral area in the Pusga district, my name remains John Awuni.
I don't think there's any resolution to change your name. It still remains. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the contestants, and I think that you are conversant, with the rules which would regulate the conduct of the whole process. Only one of your number would gain entry into the most prestigious department of the proceedings here. Round one, question one. We're good. Now, Lake Volta. It is an artificial lake in Ghana. Now, Lake Volta is believed to be the largest artificial reservoir in the world based on surface area, and it began in 1961 and was completed in 1965. Now, there is a lake in Israel which is known as the Sea of Galilee. Now, can you provide one of the other names of the Sea of Galilee? You understand? It has multiple names. They are variant names which are applicable to the Sea of Galilee. You understand? There are other names. Do you know of any name which is also applicable to the Sea of Galilee?
The Endless Sea.
Sorry?
The Endless Sea.
The Endless Sea. There's no sea like that. Yes, Charles.
The Dead Sea.
The Dead Sea is not applicable to the Sea of Galilee. Yes, Emmanuel?
Pass.
Yes, Don.
River Jordan.
River Jordan is also not applicable there. We have Lake, Tiberias, Tiberias, the Sea of Tiberias. You understand? The Lake of Gennesaret, what is spelled Gennesaret, and then Lake Kinneret, Kinneret. Now, you name the sea which is bounded by several countries, including Sweden, Finland, Poland, and Germany. Sweden, Finland, Poland, and Germany. You understand? These countries, in view of the ongoing Russian-Ukrainian war, they are now very popular on the political landscape of the world.
Baltic Sea.
It's the Baltic. It's correct. It is the Baltic. It is the Baltic. You understand? This time we hear about them. Poland, we hear Germany, and so on. So, but it's the Baltic that is the sea in issue here. Now, but in which country is the Great Bear Lake? You understand? So,
Canada.
The most. Sorry.
Canada.
Canada is correct. The Great Bear Lake is in Canada. The Great Bear Lake is in Canada. Now, but by what name was Carol Watch Tyler better known, or also known? Better known. You understand? Carol Watch Tyler. No, maybe there are so many Carol Watch Tylers, but this person has an identity in the Christian world, as it were, in the Christian world.
Pass.
Yes,
Pope John Paul II.
Pope John Paul II. You understand? Emmanuel, you don't pass such a question. Pope John Paul II. You understand? In the Roman Catholic Church, it's Pope John Paul, who was known as Carl Watch Tyler. Now, in anatomy, a joint is a structure in the human or animal body at which two parts of the skeleton are fitted together. Now, what would you call the joint which is formed by the meeting of the humerus, the radius, and the ulna? You understand? So this is a meeting point of bones.
Is it the scapula?
It is not the scapula. Come again. The humerus, the radius, and the ulna.
The mandible.
The mandible. The mandible. You know what the mandible is? The mandible has suddenly descended to that. Yes, Nam.
The ball and socket in the knee bone.
I'm not talking about a bone. I said where? What's the meeting point? What
The knee.
It's not the knee. Yes.
The ankle.
Sorry?
The ankle.
Mr. Scrabble. Most decorated Scrabble player in the world. Oh.
In Ghana.
I've extended
The ankle.
The honor. No, but you have only one chance.
The hip bone.
The what?
Hip bone.
Hip bone. John, did you
I
start this?
started.
The elbow. It is the elbow. That's why you have the elbow. Now, technically, there's this name which is given to the study of human improvements. The improvement of human beings by genetic means.
Eugenics.
Eugenics is correct. The name itself rings, a visible bell. It rings a bell. It rings a bell by genetic means and eugenics. Now, but tell me, John, of which country?
Isaac.
Isaac, sorry. Of which country is Reykjavik? Reykjavik, the capital. Of which country in the world, to your geographical thinking, of which country is Reykjavik? Let me spell it for avoidance of doubt. R-E-Y-K, Javik, J-A-V-I-K. Reykjavik. Which country? It's capital of a certain country. So that if the
Iceland.
Iceland, of course, is the capital. Is the country of which Reykjavik is the capital. But you see, American presidents hold very powerful offices in the world, and they occupy unique, places in the center of national and world affairs. Now, the president of the United States is also a prominent cultural figure, a bellwether of the society they govern, and so on. But you identify the U.S. president, who was once known as Old Hickory.
John Adams.
No, it's not John Adams. There have been, there is a remarkable, a splendid assemblage.
James Knox Poole.
So you mentioned an American president to see whether it will fit on your Scrabble board. Yes, Emmanuel.
Roosevelt.
Which of the Roosevelts? I think they. Anyway, Roosevelt, whether one or two. Yes, John.
Chester.
Chester Adams.
Arthur.
Yeah. No? Did you start?
No.
Then who?
Washington.
George. Andrew Jackson. I think he's not so popular. You understand? Andrew, the more popular presidents, in the American, presidential engagement, more They're more prominent than others. But this one, less known, was called Andrew Jackson. Now, the longest river in Africa is the Nile. One of the longest rivers in Ghana is the Volta, as I've indicated. But you name the longest river in Europe. Straight. Charles.
The Danube.
You understand?
The Danube.
We found the longest, Ghana, the longest, Africa, the longest, Europe. So next time, where shall we be going? The longest where? In the world. But in Europe. Yes, Emmanuel.
The Baltic.
The Baltic.
Ladoga.
I think the pronunciation, even though it is A,
The Ladoga.
Baltic.
The Ladoga.
The Baltic. Yes.
The Ladoga.
The Ladoga. No. Isaac.
Pass.
It is the Volga. You understand? Maybe that is why I was trying to see whether you're going to fit into the scheme of righteousness. You know, it is the Volga, Volga River. Now let us end this round with this question. You will mention one of the secretaries of state for foreign and Commonwealth affairs who were members of the cabinet under Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher. I think we've dealt with this thing before. Secretaries of state for foreign and
John Major.
Hey, you let me finish. And Commonwealth affairs in the time of Margaret Thatcher.
John Major.
John Major was one of them. He was one of them.
Colin Powell.
Sorry?
Colin Powell.
Colin Powell, unfortunately, was not one of them. Unfortunately. He is unavailable.
Bukati Washington.
Sorry?
Bukati Washington.
Washington. In the United Kingdom. John.
Harold Macmillan.
Harold Macmillan. That's another very prominent name in the politics of the United Kingdom. But I'm afraid. Yes.
No idea.
You don't have an idea. Charles started it.
Yes.
Yes, so we have Peter Carrington, Francis Pine, Geoffrey Howe, John Major, and Douglas Hurd. End of round one.
At the end of the first round of the competition, Nam Kweku Isaac, past student of Keta Senior High Technical School, Keta, has no point. Emmanuel Akwa Ayamfuri in the Upper Dentra West District of the Central Region also has no point. John Awuni, Zwaboga Electoral Area, Pusiga District in the Upper East Region, came with 4 points. And in the lead as at now is Charles Hazel Techimenson at the Saddle Estates in Cape Coast with 8 points.
Welcome to the second stanza of the program. Ladies and gentlemen, it is round 2, question 1. And you, Charles, I think you're on the floor. Now, Charles,
No.
it's Emmanuel. Emmanuel, now for 3 points, tell me, where, in which of Shakespeare's books would you find this statement? There are daggers drawn in the smiles of men. There are daggers drawn
Measure for measure.
in the smiles of men. Some of these things are so instructive. We need to live by them. We need to enable them to shape our lives, to regulate our conduct, and the affairs we pursue in this world. There are daggers drawn, even in the smiles of men. Yes, John.
Julius Caesar.
No, it's not Julius Caesar. Yes, John. Kwegu. There are daggers drawn in the smiles of men. Daggers. Charles.
Mark Anthony.
No, Macbeth. Macbeth. Now, you name the marine creature, which includes the creature known as the hermit, creature known as the spider, and the creature known as the king as varieties.
Crab.
Crab is correct. It is crab. Now, the Morse dot code is a method used in telecommunication, to encode text, characters as standardized sequences, of the two different signal durations called dots and dashes and dits and das. Now, who is the Morse code? After whom was the Morse code named?
Samuel Morse.
Samuel Morse is correct. Samuel Morse is correct. Now you will identify the letter which, according to the Morse code, is indicated by two dots. Which letter in the English alphabet?
Letter O.
Not letter O. So you have a second chance to choose a letter. Indicated by two dots. Letter.
Letter A.
No. Charles.
D.
D. No. Finally, John.
H.
I is the letter. Now, more letters are coming. So you've eliminated some of the letters. Which letter does this Morse code indicate by one dot?
E.
Isaac.
E.
E is correct. I will not ask you where you got the answer from anyway. E. But let's tackle this one. The one with a dot and a dash. Letter which would identify on the Morse code with a dot and a dash.
Letter X.
No.
Letter Z.
No. Charles.
Letter D.
Who is talking? Apa, Emmanuel. Yes, John.
H.
Finally. Nam.
O.
A. When John said H, because the thing is rhyming. H and the pronunciation.
Yeah.
Sounded like an A, so I didn't want to give it. A is the answer. A is the answer. Now, is it Charles?
Yes.
Charles. Now, for 3 points, tell me, when wine sinks into the mind, words swim on the tongue. It's not always applicable anyway. So be careful. The fact that words are swimming here does not mean that wine has sunk in. Oh, we understand. We're acting with clarity. But a certain, in Shakespeare's books, you understand, when wine sinks into the mind, words swim on the tongue. On the tongue. I mean tongue. Tongue. Which book?
Merchant of
No,
Venice.
not Merchant of Venice. Second chance.
Mark Anthony.
Duck, not Mark Anthony. Yes, Emmanuel.
Othello.
Othello! You didn't read literature?
Yes.
This boy has gotten us there. Othello. When wine sinks, it's not always applicable, be careful. When wine sinks, then words will swim. The words which are swimming here are not dictated by one which has sunk into anybody. Now, for 3 points, yes, you are on the floor. Now, Muhammad Ali, he was an American professional boxer and activist, nicknamed the greatest. He is regarded as one of the most significant sports figures in the 20th century. A fantastic, fabulous item, in the world. He was. Who did Muhammad Ali beat in 1975 to retain the world heavyweight crown? This is not in literature in English.
Joe
This is not
Frazier.
Othello.
Joe Frazier.
You have not been born. But no, but I'm not blaming you. Of course, you don't need to be born. You understand? Go back and study all these things. He beat him in 1975. So this is the clue.
George Foreman.
Yes, there are some of these popular, but this name, unfortunately, is not
Very popular.
it's not so populist, as it were. It's not populist. Isaac. He beat so many people, understand? He beat so many people.
No idea.
Yes, you wouldn't have an idea. Ron Lyle. Ron Lyle, you understand? The Joe Frazers, the who was the one who was beaten in all those, fantastic boxes, as it were. But this one is Ron Lyle. Ron Lyle. Now, karate. It is a system of unarmed combat using the hands and the feet to deliver and block blows. Widely practiced as a sport. What is the meaning of karate? You see, sometimes we need to educate ourselves.
Physical combat.
Sorry?
Physical combat.
Because you are using what? Feet and hands to deliver blows. Because you are using your hands and your feet and so on to deliver blows to your opponent. It's a physical combat. No, John!
It means to kick.
To kick. Because you will kick, obviously. So when you meet somebody and want to kick him, my friend, karate him. Yes, Isaac!
To defend.
To defend. Because it's a means of defense anyway. But finally, Charles.
Peace.
No, it means empty hands. And I think, yes, it's fought with empty hands. Karate is supposed to be fought with empty hands, not with implements, you understand? These street fights that you have, you normally find people engaged in. They go in search of stones and sticks and other weapons, for the fight. This one, fight with your bare, empty hands. So karate means empty hands. Now, Mano, in which sport will you use a bounce? Bounce. B-O-U-N-C-E. A bounce. You understand? In that sport, there is a bounce.
Fencing.
No.
Skiing.
The sport is not commonplace. Yes. John, it's not commonplace.
Basketball.
No? Yes, Isaac.
High jumping.
I what?
High jumping.
Yes, fine, Charles.
Judo.
No, it's not common. And this sport, marbles. You know marbles? Yes, it's played in marbles. Bounce is available in marbles. Now, but what sort of bird is a gadwall? A gadwall. G-A-D wall.
Vulture.
It's not a vulture.
An eagle.
It is not an eagle. Gadwall. Yeah, John.
It's an owl.
Look, John. Isaac.
A pigeon.
Look, Isaac. Finally.
No idea.
Charles, no idea.
No idea.
Charles, it is a duck. A duck is a gadwall. A gadwall. Understand? So when you see G-A-D-W-A-L, then you're referring to the duck. To the duck. Now for 3 points. Who is coming?
Same Emmanuel.
Sorry, Emmanuel. Now, Emmanuel, listen to this one. Listen. The former First Lady in America, you know what I mean? I was referring to the former First Lady of Ghana. But who was the former First Lady of Ghana anyway? Who is? That is not the question. The question here is the First Lady of America, the former First Lady. Deliver her name and her nationality.
Melinda Trump.
Sorry?
Melinda Trump.
Be-
Melinda.
Belinda.
Melinda.
Are you sure she is pronouncing the name? Melinda. Yes. What's the name?
Melinda Trump from Slovenia.
Melinda. What's the name? Charles, you know the name?
Melania Trump from.
Oh, no. Sorry, I think we didn't go to.
Go on.
Yes, what else?
Melania Trump from Russia.
Oh my goodness! I understand. So this is where we are. I'm unable to give any point. You delivered a part of the answer, and he also supplemented.
Yeah, he's from Slovenia. He's from
The name was properly mentioned, Melania, but not from Russia, from Slovenia.
Oh wow.
So it's unfortunate. Melania Trump. You understand? From Slovenia, not Russia. Slovenia, it formed a part of former Yugoslavia. Formerly part of Yugoslavia. Now, but tell me again, who's coming? Is it Emmanuel? Emmanuel, this country's name locally means House of Rock. House of Rock is an African country.
Kenya.
It's not Kenya.
Ethiopia.
No.
Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe. It's Zimbabwe. Now, but what type of performer is an ecdysiast? I'll spell. Ecdysiast. Write it down. ECDYSIAST. Ecdysiast. What type of performer is an ecdysiast? ECDYSIAST. Ecdysiast. Ecdysiast.
The one who performs on the snow.
On snow.
Snow performer.
The snow performance. I don't think that it works to that direction. Yes, Isaac.
One who works on a tightrope.
Rope. Charles.
No idea.
Yes.
The one who performs with snakes, the skin of
Okay,
snakes.
your performance. But this one is the striptease artist. You understand? The striptease artist. Now, for 3 points, Don, the periodic table is a tabular array of the chemical elements organized by the atomic number. Now, from the element with the lowest atomic number to the element with the highest atomic number. Which rare earth metal has the symbol La? You know, La, local authority. La. Element with a symbol La. What symbol is it? What element is that?
Lactium.
Sorry?
Lactium.
Lactium. No.
Lafonium.
You want to create one element for the world. You want to create something for us. Isaac!
Pass.
Pass! Charles!
Labdanum.
Is there an element like that? Emmanuel?
Is it lantinium?
Oh.
Lantium or lantinium, something like that.
Lanthanum. I don't think I will be disposed. Lanthanum. You understand? Lanthanum. It is not commonplace. Lanthanum. Now, EU in the international political space is European Union. But what is EU as an element? Still in the world of elements. EU. John.
And stenium.
EU. E and U. E for Emmanuel, U for United States. EU.
And stenium, as in Albert Einstein.
And stadium, no.
Okay.
Yes. Kweku.
Uranium.
Kweku. Charles.
Europium.
Europium. Europium. You knew this as a fact. Yes. Yes. Because you pronounced everything. Yeah. Precisely. Europium. No fabrication. No attempt. To do any. Weird. Higgledy-piggledy creations here. Europium. But in which country do the white and blue Niles converge?
Sudan.
No. Oh, correct. I'm sorry. The blue and white now, they convey applause in favor of Charles Hazel Fetchmanson. The blue and the white now, they conveyed in Khartoum, Sudan, which unfortunately is facing malevolent engagements. End of round one.
Round two.
Round two.
At the end of the second round of the competition, Nam Kweku Isaac has 3 points. Emmanuel Aqua has 4 points. John Awuni came with 8 points. And still in the lead is Charles Hazel Techimenson with 12 points.
Pursue the proceedings in the final round of the competition. Round 3, question 1. Emmanuel. No, Emmanuel. Now, for 3 points, tell me, the Barents Sea is part of an ocean. Which ocean?
The Pacific.
Look.
The Indian.
Look, your turn. Done.
The Mediterranean.
Look, done. Isaac.
Atlantic.
Look, your turn. Exhale.
Antarctic. Arctic Sea.
Put your hands there for him. or should I take you to Antarctic? Now, after her husband had been assassinated in 1983, she became president of the Philippines in a certain year. Which lady president are we talking about?
Imelda Marcos.
No. No.
Ramos.
No. You have an idea. It's a brilliant idea. Imelda Marcos, fits into that historical category, that shape. But I think that in this area, she's not the one. Emmanuel.
Bandanarike.
Bandanarike. Her husband assassinated. You understand? These are the elements you need to put in the jigsaw puzzle. Elements you have to put together. 1983, husband assassinated. Then she became president.
Gloria Macapagal Arroyo.
Arroyo. Was her husband assassinated in 1983? You understand? So by virtue, owing to the assassination of her husband, the husband having passed, into glory, became president. Who is the person here? Isaac. Isaac, or you want Charles to do it for you?
It was my question.
No. Charles has done it. Yes. Isaac, what's it? Corazon who? Aquino. Corazon Aquino. You understand? Husband was assassinated, and then, owing to the departure of her husband into the next world, she became the president. But which year did she become president? That is why that particular portion of the question was left blank. In which year did Corazon Aquino?
1995.
Look.
1993.
Oh, you must look at it. Yeah, Emmanuel.
1973.
No.
83.
No. Isaac.
1986.
It is 86 for 1 point. The husband was assassinated in 1983, so I think that you need to work around, that hub, that sphere, that arena. Huh? If it was 1983, how could she become president when? In 70-something. So before the death of her husband, she was already in power. Maybe she, planned her husband's assassination then. But certainly not, she did not. Her husband was cruelly assassinated and then she became president in 1986. Isaac. Christoscophobia. Christocophilia. Listen carefully. Christoscopophilia. What is it?
The fear of
this
crisis.
This trouble man is coming to work.
The fear of crisis.
I'll spell The cryptoscopo. Listen, Crytoscopo. Cryptoscopophilia.
A fear of crystals.
Cryptoscopophilia. What is it? Charles?
Fear of dead bodies.
No. Cryptoscopo.
Fear of puzzles.
Christoscopo. No, sorry, not Chris. Cryptoscopo.
Fear of the color yellow.
Cryptoscopophilia is a part of fear of, it's not a fear. But that's not a phobia. I said philia.
Oh, okay.
That urge to be looking into people's homes through windows when you're passing by. You understand? Huh? That temptation, you'll be looking into people's windows. The urge to look through the windows of homes. My friend, if you're going, go. Don't stop and build. So any person who does that in your house, call the Christmas Center. I found a cryptoscopophilia near my house. The urge to look through the windows of homes while walking or passing by. Now, this word is a verb. It means to work feebly or ineffectively because your mind is elsewhere or you haven't, quite woken up yet and so on. You're in a hazy mood. It can also mean to be extremely busy whilst achieving absolutely nothing. Busy about nothing. What is the word? You understand? We should know these things. What is the word here? To be extremely busy whilst achieving absolutely nothing.
Idle.
No, how can you be idle? You are extremely busy but achieving nothing. Manuel.
Yes.
Yeah, John.
A coach.
No, you must begin to learn this one today. John, Isaac. I started. It's a spubble. Huh? The word is spubble. 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 Now, this is, it happens. Let's come to Ghana. Who founded the Anglo State? Isaac. Anglo State. Who founded it? Charles?
No idea.
You don't have an idea? Yes, Emmanuel.
Togbesri.
I think John knows this one. Togbesri is in a different concept.
Togbe. I forgot to.
The one who founded the Anglo State is Togbe Nwenya. Togbe Nwenya. W-N-Y-A. Now, Isaac, who or what is a given name? A given name. Given. G-I-V-E-N. A given name. What is a given name? Who or what is a given, and then name. There's not one word, two separate words. Given name. What is it? A given name.
Name given to you by your parents.
I disagree with you.
The pseudonym.
No, it's not a pseudonym. Yes.
A popular person.
No. What's your given name? John. One's first or Christian name is your given name, especially when it is contrasted, with your surname. And if your surname is you are Wuni. But what is your given name? Your given name is John, Charles, Isaac, and Emmanuel. Now, who or what is a honeysuckle? Honeysuckle. Honeysuckle. Honey and suckle. S-U-C-K-L-E. A honeysuckle.
A bitter person.
A what?
Someone who feels bitter.
An embittered person. No. A
It's a bird.
No, it's not a bird. Yes.
Someone who seeks favor from people by pretending to be.
By using honey.
No.
If I should,
Hypertension.
I should complete the train of disaster for you. Yes.
It's a butterfly.
No, it is a shrub. A kind of flower. A climbing garden shrub with sweet scented white, pale yellow or pink flowers. You understand? Those flowers. Climbing garden shrub. It climbs with sweet scent of white, pale yellow or pink flowers. I think we should do the final question now. Now, who's doing this one? Isaac. Indian summer. It is a period of usually warm, dry weather in late autumn. What does it also stand for? What does it also mean? Indian summer. What is an Indian summer? Charles.
No idea.
Yes, Emmanuel.
Is it a holiday?
No, John. Indian summer. No, it's a period of happiness, a period of success, especially getting toward the end of your life. You understand? Or the end of an era. Getting to the end of an era. Getting to the end of one's life. That period of joy, happiness, you understand, and success is an Indian summer. End of the competition.
At the end of the very final round of the competition, Nam Kweku Isaac, past student of Keta Senior High Technical School, Keta, had 4 points. Emmanuel Akwa, Ayamfuri, Upper Dentra, West District in the Central Region, had 4 points. John Awuni, Zwabuga Electoral Area in the Puziga District of the Upper East Region, came with 8 points. And with 13 points, Charles Hazel Techimenson at the Saddle Estates in the Cape Coast came tops.
Yes, thank you very much. The most decorated Scrabble player in Ghana, ladies and gentlemen, this individual from Adisadel Estate in Cape Coast in the Central Region of the Republic of Ghana. Welcome, the champion of today's proceedings, Charles Hazel Techimenson. And of course, to the other stalwarts of this program, John Awuni of Zwabulga Electoral Area, Pusiga District in the Upper West Region, Isaac, Kwekunam, and Iman Apa. We would want to congratulate all of them and wish them better luck next time when they have the opportunity to participate in a competition of this caliber. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll come to the end of the whole caboodle. The Lord bless you and keep you. Lord, let his face shine upon you and be gracious unto you. Lord, let's have his countenance upon all of you and grant you peace. On this note, and until the same time next week, we will bring you questions from archaeology, zoology, on behalf of my producer, Francis Mensah, Kinsley Abuadin, Francis Tetrado, Collins Mensah, Samuel Logo, Kisola Aincraft, Elizabeth Viadek, Victor Niadi, Greg Mengel, Sedina Mensah, John Poby, Bernard Nate, Clifford Wiram, and Kantega Leatherton. This has been your Quizmaster Dana Ferry Abua asking you here. And those out there, it is what? What do you know?